the big game is about to happen this weekend, and I'm very, very...
Which Super Bowl?
Yes, the Super Bowl is gonna happen.
Sunday.
I don't even watch football, dude.
Me neither. I watch it for the commercials. I always enjoy, the commercials are hilarious, I think, and then you're always waiting for that titty slip during the halftime show too. That's always like a...
happens every year, you're right. Every single year. And then every time the nipple's covered. Every
it's
single
true.
time.
Do you think Janet Jackson, was it Janet that started it?
No, yeah, Justin Timberlake pulled Janet's shirt. That shit was staged as fuck. She was wearing a nipple cover.
Yeah.
And he literally reached over, grabbed it.
But do you think he started that trend? So like every single Super Bowl after that?
No, I don't think every single Super Bowl has it, but...
No.
Bruno Mars did it.
I'm just playing, But yeah, so I like the commercials, and I would say this might be the most awkward commercial coming out of the Super Bowl. And let's check it out.
Those eyes are scary, doggy.
I like dogs.
Think you're an investor? We make investments morning, noon, and wait, what time is it exactly? We make short-term investments, long-term investments. We diversify our interests, realize our gains and losses, and try to keep the big picture in mind. You don't need to become an investor. You were born
Investors?
Robin Hood?
Wait, what's wrong with that commercial? Am I dumb?
Robin Hood, dude! Have you heard about the whole Robin Hood bullshit?
Yeah, with the whole GameStop, yeah.
Yeah, so Robin Hood...
Oh, so it's not the commercial itself that's controversial, it's the story behind Robin Hood.
What's happening to Robin Hood and the fact that Robin Hood's like, we gotta rebuild, and we're not gonna cut this campaign. We already spent so much money on this freaking campaign. We're going full steam ahead. For the people! For the people! And it's just an awkward time for Robin Hood to come out with some like for the people shit right now.
Yeah.
Yo, I wiped out my account and fucking deleted the app.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm doing mine too.
Okay, fill me in because this is all I know. And then tell me what I'm missing. Is that Robinhood stopped selling GameStop stocks because they weren't able to back it up, and the FCC told them, or the government said, hey, GameStop, you can't be selling the stock anymore. And so, Robinhood. And so Robinhood stopped selling it, but then everyone got mad at Robinhood for not selling the stock. But I'm missing something. Why?
So
this is what I read, so it's probably wrong too. But it's when GameStop was skyrocketing, right? I think a company called Citadel or something.
They own Robin. Well, yeah, they do the actual trading.
They do the actual trading, and then so I think like 40% of the profits go to Robinhood. But when the whole GameStop thing was happening, they told Robinhood, hey, you got to shut down real quick. And then I guess Robin listened because they get a lot of the profits from Citadel. So I think there's like this insider like trading thing that's part of it, where they're like, people are like, what the fuck? It's not like a free exchange.
Right.
Oh, so is the part that people are saying, it's like, hey, you're helping GameStop. I mean, you're hurting GameStop stock going up by not letting us buy it, and we're trying to make it go up.
You're hurting the people by helping the big companies.
It feels like the rules got changed during the game. You're in the basketball game, and they decided to call a timeout because one team was winning more than the other team, and they were like, no, wait, that shot from that part, we're not gonna let that happen anymore because someone over there told us that can't happen, but now the rules are completely different.
But it's supposed to be for the people.
Yeah, so
not for the company.
To catch you up, you have to first understand what shorting is. Yeah. So shorting,
which I barely know.
There's a lot. There's a lot that happened.
Explaining what shorting is like the hardest thing, and then the short squeeze is another thing you have to explain too. You want to try?
So okay, let's say
I don't want to do it.
I told Joe all about this before, and so he's gonna explain it for you guys. Go ahead, Joe, take it away.
Nick.
Yeah.
All credit goes to Nick.
So let's say, so in stocks, you can place a bet. Basically, imagine like it's gambling, right? Yeah. And you can place a bet and say like, yo, Casey's sandwich shop isn't looking so hot these days, you know?
Going down.
Honestly, man, I think it's gonna be like pagers. Like those sandwiches are gonna be obsolete. So I'm gonna place a bet that it's gonna fail. And right now it's trading at like $5, but I think it's probably gonna be trading like way less than that. And then so like there's a way where like I can't explain this part because it gets jumbled up, but they can make money on saying that it's gonna go to like $3.
Yeah, selling the short. So basically, say like you and I, right?
Yeah.
Like I have we have stocks. Okay, we're both traders. We're both like users, and we're trying to play the stock market.
You're not a sandwich shop owner no more.
Yeah, I'm not sandwich shop no more.
It's closed down already.
Yes, it's done. It's done. Yeah, we're going to stock
career.
Yeah, and say I'm a pussy. I don't do no gambling type stuff. I just hold my stocks. You, on the other hand, you like going wild, and you like I'm gonna make some money. Fast cash. All right. So when you see a stock go down, all right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your broker, and your broker's gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy's got some stocks you can borrow. So you're gonna borrow my stock because I just hold on to it. I don't do nothing with it. I hold on to it, and you borrow a stock that's going down, and then you sell it. You sell that stock for the current price it's at. Say it's $5 a share, and then you anticipate it going down because that's what you're playing at. So you're selling it short. So you're gonna buy it back when it's at $1.
Yeah.
Oh, you make a profit.
That difference.
Perfect.
And then when I need that money back, I get to just take it back from you whenever I need it, and I don't even know that even happened. So I just lose because I'm just playing the safe game.
So here's where it gets fucked up, right? And then so it's like, let's say all of us are balling, and we can get together and say, hey, Casey's sandwich shop is gonna go shit. So we play the short game, but we can also manipulate the market and making sure that this place is gonna go under. So we don't hope that it goes under. We're gonna speed up the process.
it's going to.
We know it's gonna go under because
how much power you have.
I got JK News, and I'm gonna be like, yo guys, don't go to Casey's sandwich shop. That shit fucking sucks,
Goes
man.
down even faster.
Yeah, and then you can get all of it, like, and that's what these companies do, right? So on Reddit, they found out, yo, GameStop is overly, shorted right now. It's too fucking shorted. People really think it's gonna go under, and we're like,
Which means people sold a shit ton of shares
early.
Yeah.
Because they're expecting it to go under, right?
And they're planning on buying it when it goes lower.
Yeah. But if it goes higher, they're fucked.
Yep.
All of that.
That's the short squeeze. So same scenario. If he borrows my money, right, and he's anticipating it to go down, he sold it and he's selling at $5, and anticipating to buy it back at $1. Instead of going down to 1, though, it goes up to 10,
It goes to
15.
It goes to 100.
Now for him to buy it back, he's losing money.
A shit ton of money.
And that's what's happening to GameStop when Keith Gill, the guy who on Reddit, he's known as something Kitty or whatever, but like, yeah, he basically started a whole movement and got millions of people to do the short squeeze on GameStop and keep buying GameStop, and it actually boosted the fucking value of GameStop from like $40 to like, I don't know how much. I don't have.
It went crazy.
Right now. But it was nuts.
There was a couple of them that they decided. They were like, AMC was one of them, GameStop, and there was
Yeah.
and then
Nokia too?
also on Robinhood you can trade certain coins. So the Dogecoin push was going simultaneously.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that Robinhood is pretty much known for, if anybody's used it, you know that conveniently they have to do maintenance on the site as things are going up. So while Dogecoin was going up, which they're still trying to figure out if it's the rules on manipulating the market with crypto, because it's different than stocks. And so everybody was pumping it, and then Robinhood was stopping people from being able to sell. Like I was trying to trade at the same time, and all of a sudden it like stops you. Then it went and tried to say you had to have a certain amount of money in your account, and they limit the amount of orders that you could place. So they went from, you could do, crypto's a whole nother market, the rules are completely different, and Robinhood is easy to trade on because the fees are low if there's any. And everybody started pumping that along with AMC and GameStop, and all that was happening at the same time. And then Robinhood conveniently, everything just started going down.
Oh, shady.
Yeah.
It is shady, but at the same time, when you listen to Robinhood's their sentiments and like what their reasoning was, so basically the SEC, the Security of Exchanges Commissions or whatever,
They regulate the stock market.
they regulate the stock market. They came to Robinhood
FCC earlier.
and they're like, hey, do you have 7 million or 7 billion
Billion.
to back these bets?
They
Because if
don't.
you don't, you can't trade like this. Like you can't allow people to trade like this because it's gonna ruin people's lives. Everything's gonna just break.
Yeah.
So that was the sentiment that Robinhood was trying to go forward with, which was, I guess we should protect our users and we should stop the trading and whatnot.
Yeah, there's the conspiracy
that's what they're
side,
saying.
but there's also that. Okay, there's like different angles, right? In the very beginning, people were like, what the fuck? So like, I can sell my GameStop stock, but I can't buy it? That seems shady.
Yeah.
Because, and you couldn't even search it. Like,
Yeah, they completely took it off of the app.
When this was happening, I was looking, I was like, oh, I wonder how much GameStop is right now. You have to type it in and look for it. And once you even get there, you can only sell the GameStop that you have, you can't buy. And then people were saying like, yeah, because they ran out of GameStop stock for these big hedge funds to purchase to save their asses. So Robinhood was in cahoots with that. This is the conspiracy side, right?
Yeah.
There's no proof, but this is what they're saying is like, yo, you're supposed to be for the people, but now when the hedge funds are getting squeezed, like you guys are backing them up.
You see where the loyalty actually lies
Right.
when the times
Absolutely.
get tough.
Because there was media that was saying like, oh, these guys on Wall Street bets are a bunch of fucking insider trading and this and that. And it's like, yeah, but when the corporations are doing it, no one says shit. So this is really symbolism of like the people versus the corporations, right? And then it might be true that like what they're saying is right. Like, yeah, you know, Citadel they had a lot of shorts in GameStop. And there are a lot of things that like they would benefit from this, but also you have to look at it like where they didn't have enough money. So like Robinhood had to stop it because they never seen anything like this before, and they actually don't have the money, and they contract that out to Citadel. And there's just a handful of these like big trading firms, right? And all up the line, if they don't have the money, then it's just gonna cause a domino effect of fuckery.
It feels like a bookie, you know, when somebody's taking all these bets and they're placing them and they don't got the money to back it up.
Yup.
That's
Like, oh,
exactly what
shit.
happens. So what happens if if I bet you and then I win and you don't have my money, what's everybody gonna do? Like,
Vicious.
Break each other's legs.
Yeah. But then this is what I think the argument is, right? So like Robinhood is supposed to be the app for the people. They're like, let the people trade, all this fucking
friendly.
bullshit. Yeah. And then so is it really though? Because it seems like they're just corporate shills. And what sucks is that if hedge funds who fuck with people's money, who destroy the economy, they place bets on like Toys R Us failing or whatever, and then they manipulate the market to do that. They use their media buddies to do all this shit, right? And if they fail with our money, they get bailed out by the government.
Exactly.
But what about like me? If I place a bet, like even if I put down 100K or whatever, like the government's not gonna do anything.
You're asked out.
Yep.
And you're told as regular citizens that trade at your own risk, like just so you know, there's no guarantees. And Robinhood was supposed to be like the introductory course to trading. Like we're gonna put a little bit more power back into your hands. Like, hey, smaller amounts, you can play around a little bit. These are safer, or just a way to learn. That's why the trading fees are so low, because they wanted people to be on the site and to put their money into it. Because when it's on Robinhood, now that's where it starts to get crazy too. Because once your money is on that account, trying to get your money off of the account and back to where it's supposed to be in your bank, there's a whole process with that. There's so many fees and different things in our contracts that you don't know that you sign, that when Robinhood had your money, a lot of people weren't able to get their money out. Like selling of your coins and your stocks, they start stopping it. They're like, no, wait, hold on, everything's frozen. So while one coin, because I dealt with it with Doge, as Doge was going up, all of a sudden I'm trying to sell, and it wouldn't let me.
Oh shit.
And so it started
sucks.
saying that it's running maintenance, and then, oh, we're not allowing sales right now. Then, oh, by the way, we're only limiting this. And oh, by the way, you have to have this much money in your account. Oh, by the way, like when you transfer your funds, so Robinhood also has certain features to where, say, I am allowed to have $25,000, like instantly. Robinhood is giving me the credit of $25,000. It's gonna take a certain amount of time for it to get from your bank into the Robinhood. But in the meantime, here's your chips. Here's your chips, here's your 25,000. We're gonna go get the rest of it from your bank, but here, play with this for now. They stopped that. So you were allowed to trade the chips that you had at first for crypto, and then they took it away the next day after Doge went up. So they said, I went from having, I cashed out, I had about, a couple $1,000s in there, but it's not mine yet. That was Robinhood's money. So I couldn't buy anything and I couldn't sell anything because the money that I had wasn't technically mine yet. So then you have to wait 4 to 5 days. The market's completely different in that time in order to have your money. So I'm like,
That's happened to me.
so it's like I have this money now that was mine the whole time. And what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna use it on this app anymore. I'm gonna take it off of the app and then I'm gonna throw it in my bank. But then getting into other platforms to use, like Coinbase is starting to go crazy, BitMEX, all these other sites, E-Trade is starting to pop back up, and a lot of people using that again.
I know, Robin onto E-Trade.
They're crashing because a lot of people are flooding these sites now.
Because they're leaving Robinhood.
Yeah, and because Robinhood can't be trusted, and when you are dealing with, Bitcoin or whatever, for me, you have to be very aware of when you sell and hope that you can get your money off before they decide to make new rules. Because they proved that they can stop the game before it's over to change the rules to benefit them. So
they could give them time and whatever, and it's like, they won't let them fail.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
You have to hope that if your money is on this app and anywhere on the app, that you can get it off. Because you don't know what they're gonna do next. Because they could decide, oh yeah, Bitcoin, by the way, we're taking crypto off of the app. Boom, it's gone. And your money that was there, I don't know where it is now.
Jeez.
Because they can decide that. That's not, because they're, it's not a wallet too. That's what a lot of people don't know.
I understand the irony of this commercial.
So seeing it is like a in the face.
It's not for the people.